Hey everybody, Console Collector here, back again with another episode of 5 Things from My Game Room. Now in this series we take a look at 5 random things from my game room. I collect a lot of different things, so if there's something from the game room that you would like to see featured in this series, leave a comment below. With all that said, let's get right into the next episode. Alright, we're back with episode 2 of 5 Things from My Game Room. We're going to kick it off here with this Charizard. Now what's special about this Charizard? Nothing really, except he is an original Charizard stuffy from 1998. Even has the "Gotta Catch 'em All" slogan on there, which you don't see anymore on Pokemon stuff. I got him used. Unfortunately, he's not my original Charizard that I used to have, but overall he's still in great shape. His claws are nice. His tail's still intact. A few strings hanging off the tag, but still, overall, pretty good shape. It's really nice to still see original Pokemon merch hanging around out there. Keeping with the Pokemon theme, we're going to take a look at the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire 2-pack for the Nintendo 3DS. So basically this was just a 2-pack with both games in a big box. There you can see Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and it actually came with an in-game item code, which gave you 200 potions. Wow. Now, X and Y, to my knowledge, did not have a 2-pack, so I believe this is the first 3DS 2-pack they ever did. Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon ended up getting them as well, and I actually didn't even know that this existed until I saw a collector selling it one time. Like, I gotta have that, so this is the one that I picked up from them, and it turns out it's pretty obscure. So, there's the big box there. We flip it over. You can see both versions here. Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. Basic reading ability is needed to fully enjoy the game. That is true. Some information. So we're going to carefully open it up here. If I can, without damaging it. Inside is just 2 copies of the game. Again, this is just a outer box. That's what makes it special. These, to my knowledge, are just normal copies of the games. With Omega Ruby there, Groudon. Nothing too special about that. And then Alpha Sapphire with Kyogre. Nothing too special. Me personally, I always loved Sapphire more. I played Sapphire on the original Game Boy Advance, and I put over 300 hours into Alpha Sapphire, just breeding. Yeah, that's crazy. So, that's it for that. This is the obscure Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire combo pack for the 3DS. Next up, we have this head. Yep, a head with a pair of feet and a bow. Most of you may not know what this is, but this is actually a Mr. Saturn from the Mother series, or Earthbound as it's known as in North America. This is such a really odd character in video game history, but true Earthbound fans know what this is. So this is just like a plastic head. Yeah, it's a Mr. Saturn head. There really isn't a whole lot to say about it besides it's kind of heavy, it's thick, it's a head. You can see there, it says 1994 Nintendo, Ape Inc., and then made in China. So this is an original Mr. Saturn head. Now I do know this came from Japan, so it's not from North America, but it's still cool. The whiskers actually pull out, which when I got it I had to assemble it. Same with the bow there. I don't want to rip it out too hard, but yeah, it's just really a head. It's smooth. It's got a big nose. Yep. A really odd, unique thing for my game room, and when people come down the stairs, this is one of the first things they notice. They're just like, what is with this thing? Like, that's a Mr. Saturn. Yeah. Great conversation piece. A giant plastic Mr. Saturn head. Next up, we got something Bomberman. This is Panic Bomber for the Virtual Boy. Yes, it's a Bomberman game for Virtual Boy, but it's not your traditional Bomberman. It's actually a puzzle Bomberman game. Taking a look at the box here, it's Bomberman on there. I'm sure people that originally got this for Virtual Boy assumed that it was a Bomberman game, but this is definitely not a Bomberman game. Your traditional Bomberman game. My box isn't in the best of shape, but it's complete regardless. Taking a look at the back here. Tells you about the game. And there you go. There's a little clip of the gameplay. It's an okay game. It's definitely not great. It's, yeah, a puzzle Bomberman game. I love Bomberman. I'm not a huge fan of this game, but it's cool. It's one of my few complete in box Virtual Boy games that I have. Let's open it up inside. It's pretty much the same shape as a Game Boy Color or Game Boy box. It's got the little cardboard insert here. Fortunately, I got the box in this condition too. I didn't step on it. So here's the cartridge. If you haven't seen a Virtual Boy cartridge before, they're pretty unique. They got a nice label on there. Lots of detail. It's actually really thin too. Yeah, very thin. But they're a decent size. You can see the Virtual Boy there. Nintendo, a couple screws. And this is actually a guard, a little cover for the board. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then we have this. If you don't subscribe to Nintendo Power, you won't see it coming either. Little promo to subscribe to Nintendo Power. Here's something that not a lot of people have probably ever seen. This is a Virtual Boy insert. It's just like the Game Boy ones. It turns into like this little poster. Look at that thing. Consumer information. And then finally inside we have the actual game manual itself. Panic Bomber. Just quickly flip through it. There's Bomberman. Showing you how to adjust Virtual Boy. More adjustments if it's blurry. Controls. There's some more shots of the gameplay. It's cool that it's got like that really nice art that the old NES and Super Nintendo manuals used to have. You just don't see that anymore. Some more gameplay. Some different items in the game. Continue screen. If you're wondering why it's all black and red, the Virtual Boy is displayed in black and red. Ooh, that's some pretty cool art. Doom Castle. Some tips. And then passwords. So that's it. That's my complete in-box Panic Bomber for the Virtual Boy. Last item for episode 2, we have the super cool Legend of Zelda Hylian Shield 2DS. It came pre-installed with Zelda A Link Between Worlds. Now, I've never opened this. I bought it brand new strictly because it was so beautiful and I knew I had to get it. And yeah, I never opened it. It's super, super cool though. Seeing the sides there. Check out the back. Some Link Between Worlds information there. It tells you about the screen. 82% larger XL screens. Has amiibo support. C-Stick. I actually really like the new 2DS XL. It's probably my second favorite version of the 3DS. I actually prefer the original 2DS the most. I just like the ergonomical feel. It's like a big Game Boy Advance. Let's pull it out of the sleeve here. I put it in a protector basically as soon as I got it. So it's mint. There it is. It's so cool. Now these actually never came sealed. So because I love you guys, I'm going to actually open it up here right now on this video. Let's see what it looks like. Try not to damage the box. So I'm basically devaluing it right now. Oh, that's stiff. Oh, there it is. Try not to cause any damage. So now if I ever tell you guys it's sealed or brand new, technically it's not because it's come out of the box. Oh man, I hate these inserts because I always forget how they go. So keep that in place there. Looks like we got a charger. Oh, a little bed for the DS. Ooh, this looks nice. Here's a quick start guide. We've got some AR cards here, still sealed, but nobody cares about that. Let's check this DS out. Ooh, wow. So yes, as I thought, this is actually stamped into there. Like, it's three-dimensional, if you guys can see that. That's really nice. Yep, wow, beautiful. Getting fingerprints all over it now. Brown button, nice touch. Brown shoulder buttons. It's opened up. You can see. A little foamy out of there. Yep, this is nice. Wow. Very cool. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that, because this thing is never coming out of its box again. Did it just to show you guys. Yeah, this is a really nice 2DS. Wow. I almost wish I had an extra to play on. Alright, so that's it for episode 2 of 5 things from my game room. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. You can follow me on social media. The information is in the description below. I want to thank everybody for watching. I am the Console Collector, and until the next video, happy gaming.